वेलकम बैक टू बिना ब्लॉग्स गाइस। आज की वीडियो है इजिप्ट टूर की। मैंने इजिप्ट टूर में ढेर सारी नई नई प्लेसेस को विज़िट किया है और खूब सारी नई नई अपलोड्स तैयार की हैं। मेरी आने वाली ढेर सारी वीडियोस आप देख सकते हैं जहां पर आपको नए नए प्लेसेस को देखने को मिलेगा और ढेर सारी नई नई इन्फॉर्मेशंस भी आपको मेरी वीडियो के ज़रिए देखने और सुनने को मिलेंगी। मेरी वीडियो में आगे आपको टूर गाइड कमेंट्री करते हुए दिखाई देंगे जहां पर आपको ढेर सारी इन्फॉर्मेशंस के साथ में मेरी नए नए प्लेसेस की वीडियोस देखने को मिलेंगी। इसके लिए आप मेरी वीडियो में बने रहिए और खूब सारी नए नए प्लेसेस को विज़िट कीजिए मेरी वीडियो के ज़रिए और ढेर सारी इन्फॉर्मेशंस भी आप मेरी वीडियो के ज़रिए ले सकते हैं। मेरी पूरी वीडियो वॉच करने के लिए आप सबका शुक्रिया। वीडियो में आगे भी बने रहिए।
हे गाइस, हम लोग आज इजिप्ट में पहुंच गए हैं। ये वैन ली हमने कायरो इजिप्ट का जो शहर है कायरो, वहाँ पे पहुंच गए हैं। कल रात हम लोग ने ट्रैवल शुरू किया था। इलाज से हम लोग आए हैं यहाँ पे। 9 घंटे लग जाते हैं यहाँ आने तक वैन में। ये वैन ली हमने। चलिए देखते हैं आगे क्या है, यहाँ का सफ़र कैसा है। चलिए देखते हैं। बाय।
Many kind of fruits and vegetables and the cotton. Have you heard about Egyptian cotton? Egyptian cotton also very famous. Why? Because of the river Nile. You've been in France?
Yeah.
In France usually you buy perfume. Yes? This perfume contains 20% something called essence, 80% alcohol. Yes? This essence from Egypt. 95% of the factory in France depend on Egyptian flower essence. Okay? You know attar? Attar? One bottle of essence here make 10 bottle of attar. Because attar, its essence, mix it with oil. And one Egyptian essence makes 5 French perfume. How much French perfume? How much? What cost if like 100 ml? At least 100 euro. So this bottle supposed to be 500 euro, less than 50. Okay, so everyone looking for Egyptian agriculture products because it's very special. Okay, that's because of the river Nile. So the river Nile teaches the people how to stay, and the farm is a land.
River Nile is the longest river in the world.
Third use for medicine, because we discover can't give human body blood circulation refreshment, so help the human body for daily life activity. Okay, especially for relation between husband and wife. So lotus was very important, was very expensive. Today when you marry you give gold. Yes? Why? Because see, this is very expensive. In ancient Egyptian time, no, give lotus flower. You will see that in the museum as well. Okay? Lower Egypt people choose papyrus plants. You know papyrus? Very first people invented how to write down the language. So they mummified the body of animals, and we found a lion baby mummy here in this. Just 2 weeks ago we discovered. Okay? Yeah. We have in Egypt 123 pyramids. The biggest one called Giza pyramid, which will go after this. But the oldest pyramid in Egypt, this is the pyramid.
The ancient stay here inside.
history of Egypt, as I told you, very old. It started by pharaohs, and we divide the history of Egypt into 4 main periods. Pharaoh's time. In that time we call Egypt King Pharaoh. So Pharaoh, it's like a title, not a name. Okay, so pharaohs. Then Greek-Roman time by Alexander the Great, 332 BC. Then Christianity time, then Islam. So we'll focus today for pharaohs. Okay, in the pharaohs time, they used to build their own tomb in the shape of pyramid. And we divide the pharaohs time into 3 kingdoms or 30 dynasties. What's the meaning of dynasties? Royal family. In the dynasty number 1, they used to make hole underneath and put the body of the dead man like feet position. You know feet position? Like the baby in the stomach of his mother. Why? Because they saw this man will born again in other life. Okay? In the dynasty number 2, they used to make hole underneath and above knees a building, we call that mastaba, with many rooms to let even the relatives visit their dead. Okay? In the dynasty number 3, they have foundation, but we have architecture set for his master. I like you to go to the heaven by stairs. They start to put mastaba, above mastaba, then another one, 4, 5, 6 steps. So this is the oldest pyramid in Egypt. It's almost 5,000 years. We consider that the oldest building in the earth built out of limestone. Then in dynasty number 4, we had king called Snefru said for his architecture, please let me go to the heaven fast. I need complete shape of pyramid. So the architecture start to make the foundation, but they have faults in angle. Make it like this. If they complete it, it will be collapsed. So they recognize that there is a mistake in angle and they start to change the angle like this. Looks like square. So the king was very angry and said, how I can't put myself in this stupid form? I need complete triangle to let me go to the heaven. So for the same king, beside this one, build another one and they succeed to make perfect angle. Okay? The son of this king, when he saw the architecture of his father succeed to make complete shape, he asked him to build bigger one in Giza. We call that Great Pyramid in Giza, which we'll go to see after this in Giza. So we have steps to reach this complete shape, and we have human folds, so we cannot see alien build it. Because a lot of people said alien build that. So the architecture built this for the king, which we'll go to see, surrounded by wall for protection, and the entrance with 42 columns. Why 42? Because it was 42 cities of Egypt in that time. So let's go to see. Very small limestone. Very small. We have 42 columns for 42 cities of Egypt. This looks like papyrus because we are north. No, this is Saqqara. I'd like you to go to here. I'd like to give you a photo here. Can you stand? built out of limestone. It's almost 5,000 years. Even it's older than the Great Pyramid in Giza. Okay? This is the throne of the king, surrounded by a wall. In the top of this wall, we have cobra snake. Cobra, it was a symbol of protection in ancient Egyptian time. Why? Because the cobra have no eyelid, keep looking for 24 hours. And if the cobra getting angry, fight. Okay? So the cobra in ancient Egyptian civilization is a symbol of protection. If you ruled Egypt for 30 years and would like to continue another 30 years, what you can do? Election? No. You have to prove you still have a power to control Egypt again. How? You have to fight with ox. Bow. Have you seen Bahubali? The same like that. Fight with the ox to show the bill are still very strong. So they used to make this fight here in this open court. We call that Hepsit court. That's happened in Old Kingdom, but in New Kingdom they used to make a statue for a bull. It was like a plan. Say, yes, I'm the king. Because Ramses II ruled Egypt for 66 years. You cannot imagine his death. Like, he did 2 times, while it was like 90 years to fight with the ox and the went. Okay? So this is the complex of King Zoser. King called Zoser. The architecture who designed that called Amenhotep. Unfortunately, we didn't find the tomb of the architecture. That's why we still keep working here. Okay? I'd like to give you a clue here. Then you can go to touch the stone of the pyramid and back to me. Okay?